to see STAAD Pro Connect Edition interface. This is the website of the Bentley, where they have mentioned all their softwares under Bentley. So this is the official website. So it is having versions. One is STAAD Pro, one is STAAD Pro Advanced. So STAAD Pro is the solely analysis software which can be used for both steel and concrete structures. All the design codes are incorporated in it. That's why it is a very renowned software. Many structural companies are using this software. Mostly, if you observe, it is mostly used for steel structures by many companies. So it is having other softwares also like STAAD Foundation Advanced, STAAD Advanced Concrete, that is RCDC. Now we'll take a look of the STAAD Pro software. So this is the typical interface of the STAAD Pro Advanced Connect Edition. So models can be an analytical, physical. They are having sample models also. Different sample models are according to their codes they have given. Now we will take a look of the other options. Now we will see this configure setting. In that you can make a default setting, means whenever you're opening the STAAD Pro software, the setting will be the default which you have earlier set for each and every model. You can set the default codes which you are currently working, and every time you are using that code. Almost all types of code are incorporated for the steel and concrete, and also aluminum and timber materials also included in it. So in this case we are going to consider mostly Indian standard code, that is IR 456, and IS 13920 is for the ducting detailing code. Also here is section database and the workflows. These are the options which we can explore. So the other options are archive, share and help, where you can find the tutorials and the any support, their manual, like that. So it is also great tool. If you don't know anything, you can just go to the help. Now we will go to the new model. First here I will make the units to the metric, and here we can give the file name, or you can give the project name also, whatever you are working on. And now the second is the job info. You can mention all the job name, number and the associated engineers and client names. After that just press create. So here you can see the new analytical model window has created. So these are the list of the workflows. Here this is also the advanced concrete design, that is RCTC. We are going to explore in coming lectures. So here the tools, or you can say the ribbons, are starting from the file, geometry, view, select. These are the options. You can customize also. You can add here your mostly used tools. Now we will go to the file option. In that these are all the options are there. So in that setting, structural tool tip, display options, set structure color, these are the customized options are available. So here are the labels customization, like which alignment or how it should look. So here are the other options are also there, like from save as, print, import, export. Now we'll go back to our geometry. So here you can see the main window, that is mentioned as the whole structure. Side, that is the nodes which is in X, Y, Z, and their distance are mentioned in meters. Beam nodes also there. Now here are the grid options. Next to it is the structural wizard, which is also most commonly used option for fast and analytical modeling. Now next options are like translation, repeat, mirror. These are the options, and also the input units. You can set the current input units. You can change it also here. Others are the move nodes, beam layout, add beam, plates options, solid options. So these are categorized according to the elements. Next is the view option. In that, first one is the label settings. In these nodes options is there beam option, which you can tick or untick to get the view of the beam numbers, node numbers, supports, etc. These are the other options. Also one scale option, where you can change the scale of the diagram. Example like SFD or BMD, you can increase the size of the figures. So these are the other options. Now this is the node cursors of beam nodes. Actually display the whole structure option. There are different views, elevation, also view can be rotated. Next, these are the windows and the 3D rendering option. These options will be used after the modeling of the nodes and the beams. Now next is the select menu. According to the elements, selection options are there: node, beam, cursors. Next is the geometry, which you can select according to the parallel to the XY directions, whatever the elements are there. Like that, nodes, beam and plates elements can be selected at a time. These are other selection options: solids, filter, attributes, where you can select the material where the property is missing. And this is the modes: drag, box. Next is the specification option, where we have to define the section specification, their material, sizes, supports, tools for different section database. Here you can see the property and their material list. Like that for other type of section, thickness for the plate element like for slab. Next is the material, which is default list of materials which is already assigned, and their respective properties are mentioned. But for steel structures, we use mostly section database, where you can see the different section profile tables according to the different state. Typer section can also be made here. These are the assigning methods of the section. Now next menu is the loading. For that we have to calculate manually and give the values here to assign to the members, which can be done by load definitions. So these are the options to define load systems, load generation and their specification, and this is the display option. After assigning of the loading, next part is the analysis and design. For analysis and design, we have to give the commands to do the post processing. So there are many list of commands. Mostly we will be using perform analysis, print option, all. This will be the final step in the analysis. Next menu is the utilities, where the main tool, or I can say the backend of the STAAD Pro, is the command file, which is previously used to known as a STAAD editor. Whatever we start from the procedure of geometry to the analysis and design, all the options, all the input data will be coming here. And after running the post processing, all the errors and warning and messages will pop up here. So these are some tools like structure tools, plate tools, node tools, which we can explore while modeling. It will provide detail of the elements like beam, also node. Next we can use the help option for any command details. If we don't know, we can check from here. Like example, if I'm writing support, I want details of the support and how to assign it, I can just search and the information will come. Like that for other tools also we can explore, like for beam. So this one is the very useful help. So for beginners, I will suggest this option to use so that you won't get stuck anywhere. Next, this is from their Bentley help, which adds all the help from modeling to the design and other options also. So try to explore these options so you will get an idea as a beginner how to get started.